The reason that regulations exist is really for our protection. If you think about electricity, it's absolutely crucial for the way that our modern world works. So you have to manage both things. How do we make that system useful, available in this really complicated regulatory landscape? My name is Cara Baldwin, and I am the Chief Legal Officer here at Torus, as well as the Head of Product Operations. My background is science. I had planned to be a scientist, and I worked in a lab for a long time, and then ended up finding my way to law. Part of me just was always attracted to the concept of there being a framework, a way that we organize our lives, a way that we organize kind of the system that we all live in. And finding a company where we were solving a really complex scientific problem within this very complex regulatory system, it was like the joining of my two favorite things. So when you think about how the regulations apply across different states and cities, the federal system in the US overarches all of those. And so there is some level of uniformity because we have a federal permitting interconnection process. However, there are also very much individual requirements based on whatever jurisdiction that you're in, either state, city, county, whatever the level is. But all of those regulations are actually just trying to solve generally the same problem. And so really, it's coming up with, hey, if it worked in Oregon, the same thing will probably work when we face a similar issue, because we will in a different state. So if I can show the county planner in Clackamas County that a conditional use permit is not appropriate for our system for these reasons, I can use those exact same arguments if I face that issue in Summit County in Utah. So really, you're not coming up with this entirely new set of solutions in every single jurisdiction. You're just applying the same playbook no matter where you are. I think the biggest challenge in permitting is that we are trying to solve a very old problem with a new technology. The city planning department has been in place forever, right? They've seen every building built. They've issued permits for those buildings. They understand how those traditional technologies work. City planners completely understand the problems that come up when a building or a community doesn't have reliable electricity. And helping a permitting department see that what we're doing is in fact new technology, but for an old problem that they understand very well. You have to understand what it is that this particular jurisdiction is concerned about, the problem that they're trying to solve, and show how Torus does that for them. We have been proud to land Torus equipment at a number of machine shops. My husband is a machinist, so I hear him talk about the things that happen at a machine shop, challenges that they face at a shop when they don't have reliable power. I hear him talk about it. You know, the power bumps while you're running a part, and you will lose the part. You may ruin the machine. And those are hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of machines and plenty of time and material and all of that gone to waste if your power is not reliable. The solution that Torus can offer to a shop, those installations outside of those machine shops, they fill me with a sense of pride and a connection because my husband does that every day. That means something to him and it means something to me.